Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl. I would say your girl. It's your girl. I don't know why I say that. That's like so old school. It's your girl. Then I bust out in a rap. But it's your girl, Magical Jones, better known as Natalie. And today I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit on my channel, and I'm gonna do a video about this new moon that we have coming up in Gemini. The reason that I decided to do the video, and by the way, I'm listening to Pandora, Luther Vandross radio. So the music that you hear is not mine, okay? It don't belong to me. Anyway, the reason that I decided to do a new moon video, and it probably could have been any new moon, but now this is how deep the planetary energies are. I'm Taurus. I'm Aries, Taurus, cusp, Sun, okay? My moon is Taurus. So right there, that right there will let you know that I'm very fixed, you know, and if things don't go the way that I think they should go, then I kind of pull back. And you know how you see the cows grazing in the fields, and it took me a minute, but after thinking about how cows and bulls or whatnot, how they act, you know, how they perform, I understand why we as in Taurus, we have the symbol or the animal, the bull or the cow. Cows are very slow moving. It takes them a while to get something completed because they don't rush. And if you rush them, they will sit down. This is where stubbornness comes in when you talk about Taurus. And I find myself being the poster child for stubborn. And it's not always, you know, a good thing, because you miss out on a lot in life being stubborn, because, you know, you just miss out on a lot of opportunities in life that, you know, you may be like, oh, well, why is my life so stagnant, when really you are a hell of a manifester. You create your own reality with the snap of a finger. You manifest and you attract money, but things don't go the way you want them to. And I come to the realization that this is overall for Taurus, and not every Taurus, because every Taurus does not have the same birth chart. But I'm kind of getting off track. But maybe somebody, you know, needed to hear that, you know, about being fixed in your ways and not being so open to change. And it's hard. It's hard for a fixed sign, period. And the fixed signs are Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. These signs, you find them fixed. Like, well, they are fixed signs, but you find these signs to be very stubborn. You know, it's either my way or the highway type people. But just to put it out there like that, you miss out on a lot in life when you don't allow yourself to experience something different, you know. Now, other than that, I have my notes. Like I said, I don't know whether I got to that point or not, but I was saying that I'm Aries, Taurus, cusp, Sun, because I'm 420. Excuse me. But my moon is in Taurus. My Mercury is in Taurus. But my ascendant is Virgo. So, you know, if you know about the zodiacs and their personalities or their traits or whatnot, then you understand why I had to go back and say that I have some notes, because I want to be organized when I speak about the new moon and taking advantage of the new moon. I didn't intend, I'm already at 7 minutes now. I didn't intend for this video to be no more than 10 minutes. But let's just get into the notes, okay? Because obviously I am feeling the Gemini vibes and I am so chatty. Anyway, okay, this new moon. What is a new moon? First of all, new moons are all about new beginnings. But when you get into the actual, like, actuality, like, what is a new moon? A new moon is a moon that is invisible to the naked eye. It's said to set in between Earth and the Sun, but I think about it and I be like, well, if it's set between the Earth and the Sun, wouldn't that cause the eclipse? But apparently it's the positioning of the moon that is not really blocking out the sun, and furthermore, at night the sun is not out. So, you know, just putting that out there like that. But the moon is set between the Earth and the sun, and the sun is illuminating the moon on its side. But on our side, we don't see that. So we see maybe a little ring around the moon, but definitely it's not illuminated. It may look like a full moon, but it's a dark moon and it's not visible. Now, first of all, new moons are all about new beginnings. The area of the new beginning is totally up to you. It could be in health, career, spiritual journeys, relations and partnerships, finances, or gardening, planning. You know, it just depends on what you want this new beginning in. Don't let anyone tell you that the new moon you can only do spiritual work, but it is good for spiritual work, and I'm gonna touch on that as to why, because we know that the moon represents our emotions, you know, and our emotions are within. Just like this new moon, you can't see your emotions, you know, and it would be great, like a great time to manifest new ways of responding, you know, balancing your emotions. That was one of the things that I put on my petition. But with health, and I'm gonna go down the list as the things that I said, you know, like in health, you may want to change your diet or start a new, like when I say change your diet, like start a new diet. Like I noticed that a lot of people are, you know, getting into veganism. Excuse my tongue, please. But a lot of people are getting into veganism and vegetarianisms, all this. But some people are just really making a conscious decision to eat better, you know, and that in itself is a new beginning. A new beginning in working out, you know what I'm saying, in your career. You may want to start a new career, you know what I'm saying, like you may be in warehousing and you want to start a new beginning doing something for yourself, you know, why not? If you're capable and, you know, you have the resources, then do it by all means. If that's what you want to do, if that's a desire of yours. Excuse me. But you may even want to, you know, start a new position in a job or in a company. You may want to like learn a new spiritual religion. I mean, anything. You get the hint. Anything new to start. New beginnings. It's like a New Year's resolution. Basically, this is what a new moon is. So the thing about it is, New Year's is a calendar new beginning, but a new moon has more significance to it because you have actual energies that you can take advantage of. Like I was saying before, with the moon, it controls our emotions. With this new moon, it's like controlling things that we cannot see, things that are within. Or things that we want to bring into manifestation as well. One good way, and I'm still going with my notes, but I decided for whatever reason that I'm not going to go word for word. And I knew that was going to happen because I always do it. But I love to write things down because I write from intuition. And excuse me for my eyes keep bucking up or whatnot, but repetitiveness becomes new habits. And that's that word new again, because we're talking about the new moon. I'm trying to keep everything together. As some of us know, it only takes 21 days to form a habit. If you do something for 21 days straight, subconsciously, you're gonna be drawn or compelled to do it on the 22nd day and the 23rd, and you know what I'm saying? It's like a habit. I think I heard some people say 40 days, you know, but excuse me, 21 days or 3 weeks to form a habit or to change or redirect our thinking habits, you know. And when it comes to doing anything new, you have to be mentally prepared. So it would be good, it would be best for you to change the way that you think. And like I said, doing something for 21 days, you know, whatever it is that you want to manifest with this new moon will dramatically help you along, you know. Now, new moons signifies, this is something that I got intuitively, you know. New moon signifies self-focus. Because like I said, this moon, you don't see it, you know. And when you think about the body or yourself, you don't see the things that are within that keep us going, you know. And new moons are invisible to the naked eye, such as our emotions. Like I just said, emotions are not visible, but our reactions to the way that we feel uncovers our underlying feelings. Following the phases of the moon for our personal development can be very beneficial if we are honest with ourselves and willing to do the work on our shadow. Now, that's a whole nother video, but I will touch up on that. Like, it's a lot of us walking around in denial, you know what I'm saying? Denial, delusional. If you are not new to, you know, my videos and my channel, then you know that I do tarot. And when it comes to tarot, the moon card, there we go with moon again, but the moon card, it represents illusions and delusions. A lot of people say secrets or whatnot, but it depends on the situation. If it's an outside situation and someone is trying to like cover your eye, like pull wool over your eyes, then I'm sorry, then it could be like some type of secrets. But the moon card in tarot is not secrets, okay? The moon card is about delusion. It's about not seeing something clearly. Therefore, you don't have a clear understanding of it. And like I was saying, a lot of us are walking around with these delusional illusions, if I can say that. We don't want to face the fact that we oppose ourselves, and we are our own worst enemy, from being stubborn, as I was talking about earlier, or also from let's talk about this stubborn thing. But no, we're gonna move on. from being stubborn, and honestly, I lost my train of thought. So apparently, I'm supposed to be talking about something else or go somewhere else. Because I was flowing, and all of a sudden, I lost my train of thought. But a lot of us walk around and we don't get to manifest the things that we desire because we don't stop to do a reality check and get in tune with our emotions, with our inner thoughts, to check in with our higher consciousness and our higher self or our God self. We don't do these things and we miss the message. We don't listen to our intuition, and it makes the time to heal the shadow side take longer. And hold on 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But it takes longer to manifest our desires because you have to like master yourself before you can master or manipulate anything on the outside of you. You know, so working on your shadow self is very important. It comes in handy now. Your shadow self comes in handy when certain things need to get done. When I say your shadow self, I'm speaking about like lower vibrational energies that we live in, you know, and that we manifest. Now, when we talk about lower vibrational energies, automatically I think about the chakras and how each chakra vibrates at a different frequency. I had a notebook with the actual frequencies of the hertz that each chakra vibrates at, but I'm not gonna get up to find it or whatnot. But the higher the chakra, the higher the vibration. The lower the chakra, the lower the vibration. Now, to ground yourself is good, but to dwell in those vibrations, you know, you just manifest a lot of lower vibrational situations. To want to heal or manifest things from the sacral chakra is good, but to dwell in those vibrations could cause destruction. You know what I'm saying? And each chakra is a vibration. You are a vibration. I am a vibration. And this is my vibration. It manifested this look. But anyway, also take advantage of the energies emitting from the moon and use them to start new projects. These projects that you start, do not get on Facebook and see somebody doing something. Do not get on YouTube and see somebody doing something and say, oh, I want to manifest that. No, let the interest or the project that you start be of self-interest. That way, it's something that comes from you, and it's something that you will have a higher chance of accomplishing, because if it's from you and from your own thoughts, then you have already put your energies into it, because it's from you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that nobody else has ever come up with it, you know what I'm saying, because you find different people doing the same thing all over the world, but you make it unique to you or for other people. You make it unique because it's you, and you're vibrating. If you can allow yourself to be yourself, you're vibrating on your own frequencies, okay? Therefore, you have a higher, and you guys, this is just coming to me. Like, some people know this now, but I'm following what my intuition is telling me, what my higher self is telling me to say. But yeah. So don't do something because you see someone else has success in it, because you may try it. Now, you may try it and become successful, you know, and kudos if you do, you know, that's good. But that should right there let you know that if it was something that came from you and was birthed from you, how much more successful that you would be in it. Wow, I'm at 26 minutes. Anyway, find yourself and build the new you. Let your higher self know that you want to release things, situations, and people from your life that no longer serve you, and find yourself. Like I said, find yourself. Work on that shadow side. You know what I'm saying? Full moons are great for releasing. They're great for releasing. This is a new moon, so we're calling in these new energies. Every moon phase has its own purpose. But lastly, with this new moon, some of the things that you may experience, and just because the new moon is today doesn't mean that the energies are going to stop tomorrow. The energy started, like, Lord knows, it depends on how like you are, or how your body is aligned to the stars, and how you resonate on certain frequencies and all this other stuff. So some people can feel it a month in advance. Some people can feel it a week in advance. Some people feel it days in advance. It just depends on how sensitive you are to energies. I know yesterday I was feeling kind of like, what's the word? Because I don't want to say I was feeling, it wasn't depressive, and it wasn't like insecure, but I can't understand exactly, or how, I can't explain exactly what it is that I was feeling, but I know that I felt myself closed in, like depressed, that's the word. But no, it's not depression. I felt myself like closed in, and like I'm actually viewing the world, like we are all viewing the world, you know what I'm saying, like from our perspective. But it was like I was in a bubble, you know what I'm saying, and I just didn't want to, I felt out of my element. Actually, that's exactly how it is that I felt. That's the word. I felt out of my element yesterday. I have no idea why, but some of the the energies that you would feel with the new moon is you do want to go within to work on self, because like we said before, right? A new moon is invisible. And when we talk about ourselves, because that's the only thing that we can really work on is ourselves. We can't work on anyone other than ourselves. They have to work on themselves. And we work on ourselves. And then ourselves will be worked on. No. Anyway, with the moon being invisible, you know, we are dealing with things that are said to be spiritual. We are dealing with things that are emotional, you know, our thoughts, you know. And with this being a Gemini new moon, we may be more chatty. We may be more, feel more like intellectual, like smart-witted, quick-witted, or, you know, just also just more energized, you know, because I know a few Geminis, and the Geminis that I know, they always gotta be doing something. And with me being Taurus, I'm like looking at them and I'm like, okay. But I admire that about Geminis. Every Gemini that I know is like that. Every Gemini that I know, they have to be doing something. They don't like sitting still for too long. Some of them will, but they may be going through something. Anyway, this is the energies that you will feel, definitely, with this new moon. You'll be waking up early, and sleeping less. I woke up early, like early. Like I don't even know if the sun was up, but I woke up, but I stayed in my bed. And I'll probably end up going to bed late today. I don't know, but I gotta get up early again. Anyway, you'll have new ideals and more spiritual downloads, okay? And think about it. The reason that I said you'll have more spiritual downloads, if you're open to them, it's because this is a new moon and we're dealing with spiritual things. We're dealing with emotions. We're dealing with, you know, the intellect, the mind, the consciousness, subconsciousness. You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with mental, air type things, emotions. Yeah, all that. So if you're open to these spiritual downloads, you will definitely receive more with these energies. You'll be calm and introverted, like I was saying, how I felt in a bubble or like out of my element, because that is the energies trying to get you to go within and check out yourself. You know what I'm saying? What's going on within? What's going on in your mind, your heart? You know what I'm saying? What your higher self looking like? Have you talked to your higher self in a while? You know what I'm saying? When the last time you listened to your intuition? You know, when was the last time you tried to balance your emotions? You know, meditate. Just go within. You'll be wanting to go within, you know, and like I said, you'll focus on yourself. In these energies, you'll be more focused on yourself. Like, it's kind of hard for me to picture this in my head, because I'm thinking about Gemini being like this, because it's mutable. But then I'm thinking about going within, and to go within you have to be still. So I guess that's what it is. With the Gemini energies, you would want to communicate more with your higher self. Okay? To go within and communicate with your higher self. I have it written down right here. I do. And when you do this, you will be more prepared and able and capable of manifesting your desires. Okay? So that was my video, or this is, because I'm still here. Okay, this is my video on the new moon. It happens to be Gemini new moon. My Jupiter is in Gemini, so this right here is very good for me. Okay. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of the video, and I hope that it made you think. It made you want to utilize the energies of the new moon. Try something new. It makes you want to work on yourself. I hope that the video makes you want to work on yourself. And just do you, you know. In this world, we do a lot of everybody else. We do a lot of impressing other people, you know. But stop. Be still. And focus on yourself. Get in tune with your higher self. Get in tune with your intuition. And listen. Listen to what it's telling you. And go from there, okay? All right, like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll get a chance to edit this video, because I want to put in some extra information or whatnot, because I do not have any subscribers, and YouTube has this new thing to where if you don't have any, if you don't have at least, I'm sorry, if you don't, ooh, you see that face I made? Get off me. Nah. If you don't have at least 1,000 subscribers, and I don't have anything close to that, then you cannot go live, okay? It's very, very, very hard for me to say. Very hard. But I would love if you guys could send me a love offering